And we're back. Human Nuggets here with some more Modern Warfare 3 content for you today. We have the Serpentinite camo unlocked, which I was calling the wrong thing for so long. I kept calling it Serpentine. But you know, it's Serpentinite. Yeah, I think it's pretty fitting for a, third stage of the Mastery camo. I do wish that, like, in some circumstances it'll look cool and catch the light, but I do wish that the gold streaks caught more of the light when you're just running around.
ATV marked.
It'd kind of be cooler in my opinion, but for the most part, I don't mind it. It's just, if I was going to change anything, it'll be making that more consistent, because like I did test it out in private match on some different maps, because, well, for some reason that does really change things a lot when doing stuff. Which still weirds me out, but you know, it is what it is. Like, just there when I was mantling up, like, that catches it really well, but then walking here, it looks even copper-colored instead of gold. It's a bit weird. But I definitely could have gotten all of them done yesterday if I, tried a bit harder, but I just, God. It's so monotonous, just like 300 kills while pack-a-punched with every weapon. And then now it's just elite kills, which normally I would go straight into the tier 2 zone, but because I'm talking, we're going to hope some manglers spawn in on this escort contract. And I have been normally meleeing the pack-a-punch to keep the cameras, but fuck, you've seen me do that in every video, so. But yeah, it's a process. It's an easy process, but it's definitely a process. And when you have your crystals to spawn in, it makes it a lot easier. I obviously don't always have it, but it's at the point where people are just running up to you in match and throwing shit at you. And fuck, even I do that to people sometimes when I'm more bored. But yeah, no, it's just not wanting to constantly play this slowed me down a bit. Along with, I played with a mate for a while, just because, it doesn't really make me enjoy the game mode more, but it means I'm enjoying my time more because I'm socializing. Whereas most of it is just playing the game like this. Fuck, we are getting lots of mangler spawns. Normally if I do one of these right at the start of the match, it'll be like 1 or 2 spawn. It does also really matter where on the map what elites you'll have spawn, it seems like. Like down in the city on an escort contract, I'll get lots of disciples. In tier 2 zone, obviously. In tier 1, it's always just manglers. But yeah, the ratio of how much of which you get seems to depend on location. And then I don't know if you ever get mimics. Like, you run into mimics, but I think they're mostly from going past infected strongholds and having them run out. I have also started to have it that when the servers crash, at least like when the servers crash as opposed to just when my internet has a bit of a hiccup that causes me to crash, I've actually been getting my shit back. Like, even if I used a crystal and I'd already consumed it, it'll still give it back to me, which is nice, because before, even if it was entirely like nothing to do with my internet and it was server disconnect, I'd still lose all my shit, which was annoying. But I don't know if that's just, something actually changed, or if my shit just finally decided, hey, let's be nice to you. But it's certainly saving me a bit of frustration. And then let's see if we can find a mimic. Yeah, I think tier 1s can only have 1 mimic in them. But just from that, we should already be up to 7 or 8 elites. Which, I can obviously only do one gun this game, because I wanted to show this off, but it's like... every time I see it, it looks different. It's just a very inconsistent camo, but when it looks cool, I think that it is a very good third stage for a mastery camo. It has also been absolutely pissing it down with rain the past couple of days here, which is making me miss out on a lot of sleep. Because, like, I struggle with sleeping at the best of times, but the amount of noise in the background when it's raining is so fucking unbearable. Like, my hearing's fucking whack. In the kind of sense where if I don't have something else making noise in my room, I can hear my phone charger. Which, yeah, I'm kind of used to that. But no, the rain is so loud. I don't even have, like, tin roofing near my bedroom or anything. And it's just so fucking loud that it's annoying. Which probably has also slowed me down. Because, you know, while obviously it doesn't directly affect my ability to camo grind, it's making me a lot more, sluggish. And Outlast contracts are definitely the best for elites, like tier 2 Outlast, but like there is one, but they're pretty rare and lots of people like taking them. So I'll usually, you know, just go for whatever's closest instead of spending the time to go right across the map. You know, escorts are good, but, you know, slower. The drill safes will spawn manglers in, not many. But if you stay within the circle, the contract's over pretty quick. So it's, you know, not terrible time-wise. That, yeah, I'll avoid anything that's got mercenaries in it. Just because, well, there's not really much point. And mercenaries are just a pain in the fucking ass. Like, I know they got nerfed, but still, they just eat through your armor. Especially them little, recon fuckers that sprint at you. Are we really not gonna get any fucking mangler spawns? There we are, I heard one. And there we are, that's all 10 done. It's, yeah, like that took about just over 10 minutes. Not being the most efficient because I'm talking and that kind of crap, but usually 2 guns within the first 20 minutes and then I'll exfil is pretty good. I got all but like 2 of the rewards for tier 3. And I was still doing them trying to get crystals, but I had shit crystal luck, and honestly, more often I am better just waiting for some random guy running around in-map to throw them at me. Because, like, doing these, I won't usually get... I would rarely even get fucking raw Ethereum crystals from this, which is a bit of a shame. The most common rewards I get are still just blue aether tools. Let's see what we got this time. A blue aether tool. Wow. Oh, and there was one more if we'd needed it. So yeah, whether you can get elites to spawn or not seems somewhat RNG based. You know, some contracts are better than others, obviously. But even then, within this one, like, some drill safe missions I'll get 4 manglers, some I'll get 1 or 2. It's very weird. Infested strongholds are good for a couple of mimics, but if there's other people trying to get mimic kills, people will have just run through them, and, you know, they're kind of useless to you then. Because you can generally tell when they've been run through but not finished, because obviously the icon will still be there, but all the doors will be opened inwards, like someone ran into them. Because people do. I was guilty of it when going for camo challenges. Now I'll usually just do the stronghold, because they're not that annoying. But when I was just trying to get cameras done as fast as possible, I was guilty of just running through it, killing the 2 mimics, and then moving on to the next one. Because trying to get mimics to spawn in is a pain. Everything else isn't too bad, but mimics specifically are a bitch. I hate fucking disciples. Doing it with my non-pack-a-punch weapon definitely wasn't the go. But the akimbo SMGs are pretty good against it when it is pack-a-punched appropriately. With the akimbo snake shot pistols being fucking amazing. I think that is where we'll leave it for today, though. Yeah. I think I'm about a third of the way through Serpentine. Don't know how long it'll take me. It'll depend on how much of the game I can put up with. And I know there is a new gun that came out as the weekly challenge. I have it unlocked. I just want to concentrate on getting Borealis finished first, and then I'll go through and do both camos on that. For now, though, that's where we'll leave it. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.